Yo, guys, let me tell you how I lost my iPhone in Johannesburg, South Africa. Yes, I was alone. I went through it. Ah, are you mad? Yo, what's up, my people? You welcome to my YouTube channel. They call me Kojo Manuel, king of the MRC, host of the Drive of Your Life on YFM, host of Play by Ear on Aquaba Magic Channel 150, Go TV Channel 102. Yes, make sure to check it. It's a really fun show, man. And also host of the Mouth 7 podcast on Links TV, and also host of a Mad Network. And you're welcome to a Mad Network. Yes, yeah. We have mad stories, we have mad events, and a lot of mad stuff to talk about. I'm going to be doing more of this. So, you're welcome to this episode, which I call How I Lost My Phone in Johannesburg, South Africa. Yes, Obi Manso. Translation, somebody's country. You understand? So, let me give you a bit of a background story. I'm here with a couple of people that attended the Ajabu Festival, Ajabu Cocktail Festival. It is an international festival for bartenders and mixologists, award-winning ones all over the world, and they're having like pop-up events, master classes, and a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want to go into. But then I'm with them, right, staying in the same apartment building, actually sharing an apartment with some of them, right? Big shout out to Kojo from front back, of course. If you know, you know. And so they would drag me along to these things occasionally. And on this day in South Africa, I was like, nah, I need to, go around, enjoy the city, go to the mall, buy some stuff. Yeah, I have some dollars. Be somebody take dash me. So like, yeah, let me go and buy some things for myself. That I probably would not get in Ghana, or maybe I'll get in Ghana, but maybe not Ibi Banku. So now, as a day here, they have these official branded stores here. I'll come and buy those things here. So pick an Uber. The Uber comes, and this is the thing that we take for granted in Ghana. We are very nice people. When foreigners say that we are very nice and hospitable people, they really mean that, because the rest of the world is not that nice. So, and it's not because like people don't like other people. People are just scared, I think, ultimately. But in Ghana, we throw all of that to the wind, and we are way more concerned about the next man than most people are. So you see a whole lot of drivers, minding their business, not engaging too much and stuff like that. So when this one picked me, he was really nice. So I was excited, right? So we're chatting about girls and all of that. I mean, it wasn't a long conversation, it was a quick one. And by the time we got to the mall, okay, more information. So I have two phones, a newer one and I have an older one, right? So the older one is the one that has the South African number. So I buy data and use it as hotspot for my main phone. So we're going, having a good time. We get there, and this is the thing about iPhones. The hotspots will disconnect occasionally. After every couple of minutes, it will disconnect. Unless you're actively using it, it will disconnect. So when I got out of the car, there was a feeling like, watch if you have everything on you. I had that feeling. So I looked back at my seat. It was empty. There was nothing there. So I'm like, okay, I have everything. So obviously I pick all my stuff, put my other phone I assumed I put my other phone in my pocket, but then I went inside the mall, and then I realized I didn't have hotspots. So I'm like, okay, where's my other phone? Hotspot's gone off again. Let me put it back on. So the next 15 minutes was when I sweated the most in my life. That did not involve a microphone or something else that came to my back. Forget that. So, so yeah, I started to search my pockets, and I'm always wearing cargo pants, so multiple pockets. I'm checking, and there's nothing. I checked my bag, and I had a backpack. Checked, the phone is not there. Now at this point, let me tell you why I'm fucked. So one, my other number is literally my main Ghana number. We're in South Africa. I don't have roaming on. So obviously, I don't have any access to internet. I cannot make calls. I don't have service, basic. So in that moment, I'm thinking of trying to get Wi-Fi so I can report it on Uber, right? So I'm moving around the mall, trying to find a place that I can get Wi-Fi. Now, the mall has Wi-Fi, but it's shitty, and it was extra shitty this day. So I'm trying to go to a restaurant. I hadn't actually eaten properly as well. So let me go to a restaurant. If I buy some item, I have like 100 rand on me, which is not a lot of money. But I can at least buy like a muffin or something like that, you know. I go to Starbucks and I'm like, first thing I say is I need internet, and that's why I've come here. But I know I have to buy something, so what can I buy that's not too expensive that can allow me to get internet because I lost something important. And the first thing the guy said was, we don't accept rand. I'm in South Africa. Your currency is rand. It's like being in Ghana, going to Auntie Muniwache. Is she still even there? Anajo Wache. Or who else should I put on? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody I really fuck with. Go into your favorite spot to buy Wache, Kumasi Wache or whatever, a Janepa or whatever, you get there and they tell you we don't accept, not mobile money, we don't accept Ghana City. That's crazy. This is not the airport. This is the mall. This is like Accra Mall or Lagos City Mall. So you have there's no point having that when you're in the middle of the city and you don't take. But this drove me insane because and based on what I found out, apparently there are certain stores that do that. I did not know this. So now my pressure has moved from 500 to 800. I want to get angry, but I know it would not help me in any way. So then he called me back and told me, oh, there's a mean and bug. Yes, I think that's the name. Right around the corner. And this mall is big, so I have to walk again, find mean and bug or whatever it's called. And I get there and I explain again. This time I get a lady that was very helpful. So she connected me to the Wi-Fi, gave me a passcode. I had to buy a muffin and coffee. Yeah, and that's when I started to try to report to Uber that I'd lost my phone. I realized I don't have Uber on my phone. So I had to download Uber, try and register it. I filed a report. And when you file a report for a stolen item, they take you to a page where they get to like contact, I guess, a driver for you. And I got to that page and nada. I was just sitting there. I wasn't even touching the muffin. I didn't even eat the muffin. I was just there and I was like thirsty and I was like, yeah, let me just drink the coffee because I hadn't really slept. We are out the night before. So slight headache, slight hangover, and all of that. So eventually I was able to put a report there. They didn't give me any feedback. But still the internet was still in and out. So I'm like, okay, I have Uber. Let me request an Uber, go home. There's much more stable internet at the apartment. By the way, I love the place I'm staying. It's called a residency. And this is also a long part, but I'm going to keep it short. So every time I request an Uber, because Mean and Bug is somewhere, well, to my mentality at the time, in the middle of the mall, and the bus stops are a bit far because you have to walk for maybe 3-4 minutes to get out. I would request, and the driver will come to the bus stop. Now there are various bus stops. So when you just put Something City Mall, Something Shopping Center, based on where you are, they can pick a location for you. And in my frustration, I was just accepting. So I accept and I move from the restaurant. I walk like a minute, I get disconnected from the Wi-Fi. And then I realize I can't communicate with the driver. And by the time I get to the location, I realize I'm either at the wrong location or the driver has left. So this happened twice. So I walk all the way. On the third time, I literally walked out of the mall, realized I couldn't find a car. And this is not like a matter of a minute or two. You look around, look at the numbers are weird. So you look around, it's weird because I'm not from here. So I look around, I walk around, I can't find it. And then I realized that, oh, it must be the other bus stop because I've been there. But I don't want to go through the mall again because I'm scared to get lost. So I'm trying to use the geographical gumption, whatever the fuck that is, and walk around the mall. So I tried to walk around the mall. Heat, man. The heat in South Africa right now, well, it's kind of like Ghana heat, if you're being honest. It's Ghana heat. For them, they're dying because I guess they're not used to this kind of heat. But then I walked around the mall. I've been halfway around the mall. And tell me how I walk around a mall that's supposed to be one building and end up to see the mall on the other side of the street. That's how I realized that I wasn't in my right frame of mind. And I got so frustrated. I was like, he's probably cancelled. Go back to the restaurant. I request a fourth Uber. Now every time I request an Uber, they charge me, and like they cancel on me. They charge me 10 rand. So now I'm thinking I'm owing 30 rand at this point, which is around the price of the muffin. Yes. So I go all the way back, and God being so good, I go, and the driver is still on the app. Like when I get connected back to the Wi-Fi, he's still on, and I text him and I tell him, oh, this was happening. And then he's like, what's the place that you're sure of that I can meet you at? And then he shows me. And when he did, that is when I realized, after going round and round again to go meet him, that apparently the restaurant that I was at was like so close to one of the entrances, but it was right behind the restaurant. So I was going in opposite direction the whole time. Like, the whole time. Like, so I get in the Uber. He was pretty nice, obviously, because he waited for me. I went all the way back to the apartment. I wanted to actually come back. You know, the part that I forgot is that halfway through all of this, I told you about the dollars. The dollars were the reason why I felt it was sensible to even go to the mall to begin with, because then I could buy stuff. I could change the money and buy stuff. And I had realized I had left that at home as well, at the apartment. So I came back, and the plan was come and find the dollars and then go back and go buy the things anyways, because if the phone is lost, it's lost. It is what it is. You put a report and all of that. So I came back, and the way I felt in my soul, I was like, driver, I don't go again. The trip was almost 100 rands. It's not that big, but then if you put all of those things together, it's like, yeah, you feel it with all the frustration. So I come back, I turn my roaming on, but I get some data, expensive data for roaming. I get that, and then I try to reach the driver. So now this is me calling my own number, right? I called it about 8 times. Now these guys that told me that, oh Manuel, let's go to this place and have a good time, you know, the cocktail place, because we are making cocktails, and all you have to do is drink them. That's all I have to do, drink the cocktails. I said no to that to go through all of this. So they come back, and now I have to explain to them what happened to me. And they're not coming in together for me to tell the story once. Kojo comes in, I start to tell the story. Danny comes in, and I have to restart the story. And at every point, I'm having to retell the story over and over again whilst I'm trying to call the number and nobody's picking. And everybody's like, you lost your phone in South Africa. You know the reaction, if you get them, you're like, I didn't go through Amaji, like don't don't do that. But it is like everybody looks at you like you're an irresponsible kid that lost his phone, you know? So after a while, luckily I think on the 9th call or something, the driver picked. And when he picked, it felt like it was a dream. It felt like a dream. And apparently, what had happened with the driver was, the minute I had left the car, he found the phone. So when he found the phone, he actually stayed at the bus stop for a few minutes, because he was like, I went in like pretty quickly, so he knew I was going to notice I didn't have that phone. So he waited for a bit, but he kept getting requests, so he had to move, and he's in a place that's like almost like 35 or 40 minutes away from where I'm staying. So I have to request a ride for him to bring me the phone, which he was willing to. And yeah, I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to attach the video of how it was when I met him, and I was really grateful for him. He's called Chris. I don't know his other name, but Chris is the best Uber driver I've met. Guys, it says he's 2 minutes away. Let's go and meet him, okay? Let's go and meet him. Okay, so we're outside. That's him. That's him right there. My brother. Bro, this one I have to put you on the video, because this, I didn't think you bring it. I didn't think you bring it.
No, bro, no.
Nah, bro.
Don't know how to
Come on, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Sure, bro.
I have to This is all I could get. I needed to add extra
Okay,
for the trip.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it so
Forget
much.
it next time.
Yeah, I want. And I'll be here till, I mean, we'll go to Cape Town, but I'm here till Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and in the night we're always chilling.
Okay.
So you can text me if you want to come out.
No, just because I don't have your numbers.
Oh, okay. So let me take your number.
Okay.
Let me take your number.
072.
I can't put that one on. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for getting me my phone, not running away with it, bringing it back to me. I could not thank you more than enough. What I would tell you, word of advice, when you go to a city that's not yours, no matter how familiar you are with it, because this is not my first time in South Africa. The first time I came in, I didn't lose anything. So it's crazy that it happened on my second trip. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, try to move in pairs or with multiple people. What if the next driver was crazy? What if the first driver was crazy? All of that. Even in the most peaceful countries, in every country from America to SA to Ghana to Nigeria, anywhere you go to the UK, there's crime. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, this country there's a lot of crime. No, there's a lot of crime everywhere. Just be safe. Take the precaution and be safe. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm tired. I don't even have water. Oh, this is Valpre. Says a Wopre. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all them good things, man. This has been fun. I'm going to post the next video, tell you more about the stuff that happened here. We went to the gun range. I'm going to tell you about my experience at the gun range. It was amazing. First time shooter. Right now, don't mess with me.